Anxiety is the second most thought of mental disorder among teenagers. Nationally, 8% of teens ranging from 13 to 18 have an anxiety disorder, and only 18% receive the care needed. Welcome to the Junior Debates. Candidates for President are Bridget Hall and Isabella Forte, with Vice Presidents Meyer and Morgan Sherwood. Rules remain the same. Megan and Bridget will begin with their 45-second proposal. You may begin.
Hi, my name is Bridget Hall, and I'll be running for your junior class president.
My name is Meyer, and I'm running for the junior class vice president.
Our plan is to create a club which will be an in-school escape from the outside pressures of classes, academics, sports, other clubs, and situations. I'll personally implement this plan by raising awareness with the students about this student-based group, which will help to alleviate stress and anxiety.
In order to make this program a success, I plan on finding the support of administrators and our faculty so that they can really get behind this student organized program.
Right. Morgan, Isabella, you may begin.
Hi, I'm Isabella Forte, and I'm running for your upcoming junior class president.
And I'm Morgan Sherwood, and I'm running for your upcoming junior vice president.
During all three lunches, we will offer help concerning those students who are affected by anxiety. We will offer one-on-one talks, and we will also offer anything they need regarding anxiety.
We plan to have an open forum where people can talk, and there's a study proven that meditation helps reduce anxiety. So we will have some days where we can meditate and talk about our problems, and if there's a problem where they need to talk one-on-one, we will open a forum where they can talk to us privately and they feel more comfortable with us.
All right. Now we'll move on to the cross-ex. Morgan and Isabel, you will have the first question. The first question is, how does your plan address proven methods for combating this problem?
We plan to combat anxiety by conducting lunch and learns and by working together to include everyone affected by anxiety and not affected. We plan to have an open forum, like I said earlier, where everyone is comfortable and they can talk about their problems and maybe create friends and bonds, but help to reduce anxiety mainly.
All right. Megan, Bridget, you may begin.
Usually, anxiety is treated with either medication or cognitive behavioral therapy, but obviously since we can't provide medication for the students, I think our take on this problem is more like cognitive behavioral therapy, where we'll be able to talk to the students and give them a place where they can pretty much block out all their stresses. They can learn to cope with it in different ways and think about their different situations in a better light.
All right, thank you. The next question is, what is the reality of your proposition? Have you spoken to faculty, guidance, or leaders in the community? Morgan, Isabella, you'll start us off.
Okay, the reality of our issue, we conducted polls, and we had an 89% to 11%, and 93 people voted, and 89% were affected by anxiety. So we figured this was a pretty big issue that we needed to address. We figured that our open forums talks and creating bonds throughout our agenda will create a stop to this problem.
All right, thank you. Megan, Bridget, you have the same question, which is, what is the reality of your proposition? Have you spoken to faculty, guidance, or leaders in the community? You may begin.
Yes, actually we've spoken to the guidance counselors here at Hedgesville, and we currently have their support. We have a meeting planned with Mr. Lyons where we will talk to him, hopefully to get this approved for next year.
All right. The next question is, will your plan maintain students' privacy while still supporting them? You have 30 seconds.
We plan to have an open forum, like we've said before, where everyone is welcome to talk no matter what. However, if they feel like they need to talk or they don't feel comfortable in the open forum, they can talk to us one-on-one. We actually made a thing, it's going to be a much smaller version, where they can fill out their name, their first period, fifth period, and their lunch, so we can meet with them and talk to them about their problems. And if it's serious enough, we could bring in guidance counselors with the situation.
All right, thank you. The next question is directed to Bridget and Megan. You guys have the same one, which is, will your plan maintain students' privacy while still supporting them?
Most definitely. We think that's very important. It's up to the student. If they want to come, then we are here to provide as much support as they want. They don't have to worry about talking about their problems. If they just need somewhere to relax, then we can offer that. If they need somewhere to find help, maybe from an upperclassman, then we can provide that, because stress can take over and we don't always want to talk about it.
All right. The fourth question today is, how do you plan to receive student engagement in this process? Morgan, Isabella, you guys can begin.
We think that our social platforms will help with engaging all students, and we want to involve everyone, even if they're not affected by anxiety. We want to involve those who are not infected, because we feel like they could help the others who are affected, and anyone's opinion and advice on how to help would definitely try to end anxiety.
All right. And Megan and Bridget, how do you plan to receive student engagement in this process?
As president, I want to directly talk to the students, like more one-on-one. We could put up signs, possibly do an ENN segment, and get connected with the students, like on a personal level, where they have the opportunity to talk to us about it before coming if they'd like, or just to show up.
Great. Last question, and then we'll continue to closing statements. Highlight the process by which you created this proposition, the steps that you took. Maybe again.
We thought about this at first, where there's lunch and learns and several colleges where you can go and learn about something and ways to cope with things. So we thought that doing it with anxiety and students that are affected by it would be beneficial. So we are going to have students come in and let them talk about their problems, and if they need to, of course, reach out to us personally.
All right, and Megan and Bridget, highlight the process you took of coming up with this plan.
We know that Olveus can be kind of a chore for people, so we want to take that time, something like that during the week, where they can use something to benefit themselves in a way other than, I guess, bullying. Bullying is obviously an important issue, but we have a way where they can come and help themselves, and I don't know, we just sort of took off from there. If we can't find Olveus, then after talking to Ms. Tyson, we were able to take another step into our program.
Great, thank you. All right, we'll move on to closing statements. As Megan and Bridget started us off, we'll have Morgan and Isabel start out closing statements. You all have 45 seconds, and you can begin.
We plan to involve everyone and get everyone aware of the issue that we have here. We want to make sure that anyone feels welcome to our way of combating anxiety.
We also think that if everyone's included in the school, we believe that they will have a part of what our decisions are, and we think that's a big priority of having everyone's opinion, and this can help reduce anxiety and be included and have more people involved with the school.
We need to make sure that we have administrators aware, and we need to make sure that we have authority higher than us aware of the problem that we have.
Thank you. And now, Megan and Bridget, you all can begin with your closing statements.
Anxiety is an important problem, and learning how to cope with anxiety now can definitely help us when we graduate and go to college. So this plan will definitely help teaching important skills to our students.
By speaking to our fellow students, we've come up with this plan, which we believe will greatly help us. So, vote Bridget Hall for Megan Meyer for your junior class, President, Vice President.
All right, thank you all for joining us today. You all had excellent proposals. We will be right back with the sophomore debates.